Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I do appreciate you stopping by. Guys, we just did the 2012 edition of this beer a couple days ago, and this is the 2013 edition that I pulled out of the celery fridge downstairs. It's probably going to be pretty close to the same thing that I did on the year before. So trying to get some of these older beers, especially these big beers that's in the closet in the cellaring fridge downstairs, to match up with the IPAs and double IPAs that are being sent to me, since I can only have 2 a day now. One of those IPAs or double IPAs and one of these bigger beers to go with it. And that's my 2 for the day, my calorie intake limit for beers. This is also a 10.2%, I think. Pretty sure all of them are about the same. Yep, 10.2%. So I expect an identical beer that I had the other day when I did the 2012 edition. So let's run over to Untapped. They have it at 60 IBUs, and they do have the 2013 specifically listed here. And their commercial description says Narwhal Imperial Stout is the latest beer in Sierra Nevada's high altitude series. The malt forward monster is bold with notes of baker's cocoa, molasses, and dark roasted coffee. The massive Imperial Stout is incredibly complex, rich, and intense, and will develop in the bottle for years to come. The only downfall out in it, the coffee fades, guys. So I expect the coffee is probably faded pretty well on this one, as well as the last one we did for 2012. So that is all we need to talk about. We got the ABV, we got the IBUs, and we got the vintage on the front. And this one does have a code on the side of it, but 2013 basically is all you need. I don't know what part of the year, beginning, middle, end of the year, that they bottle this stuff. So like this, a little bit of smoke. And we're going to go right down the center on this pour. And that's about as aggressive as I can pour the beer. And like I said, I expect pretty much the same thing that I had on the 2012 as I am on this 2013 edition. About 1.5 fingers of head on that. Nice khaki colored head. Over into the white, there is none. It is pitch black, guys. A very dark Imperial Stout. To the nose we go. Rich roasted malt. Maybe a slight hint of some caramel toffee, black molasses, a little bit of bittersweet chocolate. Maybe some slight hints of some dark fruit. And the coffee's there. It's very subdued. It smells identical to the one I had the other day. Not a whole lot of difference. This beer does sell very well. But the coffee, if you're wanting the big time coffee, if it's there at all, you would want to drink it fresh. The longer you cellar it, the more that's going to fade. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers. Very nice. They do make a barrel-aged version of this. I'm sure it's more money, but you're going to get some of those bourbon notes from the barrel aging, which is the only thing that I could say could probably make this better. Because I do like a nice bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout. It's very smooth, very easy drinking for a 10.2%er. This is a real good one, guys. If you're not want that huge off-the-chain coffee, espresso coffee notes, this would be a good one to pick up, because it does not have that, especially if you cellar it. But it is a good one. It lasts for years and years and years and years. And it's still very pleasant to drink 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 years down the road. It's a very nice beer, guys. I'm not going to detract anything from the beer. It is very well made. Alcohol is very well hidden for a beer of this magnitude. Very tasty. So let me sip on it, let it come up to room temperature, and let's see where it ends up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Been sipping on it a while now. Just a slight hint of some coffee. I mean, you really have to look for it. It's very subdued. Very easy drinking for 10.2%. Roasted malt, hints of caramel, maybe a little bit of toffee, not much. Black molasses, bittersweet chocolate. There might be a slight hint of some dates, raisins, figs there, but that's not prominent. A very nice beer. Cellared very well. You're not going to get big coffee notes on this beer at this stage. Might be a little more prominent when it's fresh than it is now. But it does cellar very well if you're wanting all the rest of the aspects of the beer. I think it's a well-made beer. It's definitely something worth buying, and that I would probably purchase again because it's not a super expensive beer to buy, even though it is a 10.2%er. I like it. I mean, but I don't think it's world class or outstanding or anything like that, but it is a well-made beer and very enjoyable and cellars well. Final chug. You will get a little bit of sediment in the bottom of the bottle and the bottom of the glass when you cellar one of these beers for a little while. But it's still not, not off-putting or unfavorable or off-putting or anything like that. It's well done, guys. 95 for me, right down the middle of the A scale. Very enjoyable. I do like the bourbon barrel aged version of this, but it is more expensive to buy than this. Over to Beer Advocate, they have it at 4.16, which is also in their A scale, more likely their A minus scale. I think it's a little better than that, and I did enjoy it, and it's cellars well, but not big coffee notes. If you're looking for that, try it fresh instead of one that's been cellared or cellaring one. You might get a little more coffee notes on it than one that's been cellared for a while. Untapped has it at a solid 4, which is right just barely into their A minus scale. I think it's an 8 beer, guys, so I'm giving it a better grade than both of these sites are giving it because it does cellar well. But and again, not big coffee notes on it once you sell these beers because that coffee note fades. It's just part of the game, guys. It's just the way it is, and I don't think they actually brewed it with any coffee, so you're getting those from the malt, basically. I don't think you're going to get any coffee notes from hops or anything like that they use in it. But it's a tasty beer, and I do enjoy it, and I would probably pick it up again. So that's the biggest recommendation I can give it. Like I said, 95 for me, solid A, very tasty beer, and cellars well. So with that being said, if you've had the 2013 edition of this beer, the Narwhal Imperial Stout, recently, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.